Hi everyone, welcome to Blastoff 2021, a Talenox milestone event. I'm Gordon, CEO of Talenox. Thank you so much for attending, and we hope that this event will be a fruitful one for you. This is our first major conference, and I hope we can keep having such conferences to help as many SMEs along the way in the area of HR technology adoption. Talenox was founded 7 years ago in 2014 officially. At that time, there wasn't a HR software as a service SaaS platform that is affordable and easy to use for SMEs to manage their HR compliance in the area of payroll and leave. The existing solutions were clunky, complicated to set up and use. They were expensive due to the fact that they are targeting larger enterprises usually. Edwin and I decided that the time was right to solve such an issue, and there's potential to solve other related problems in the area of HR tech. We started with a lean team and was serving MNCs and SMEs initially. It wasn't an easy journey for us, as with most startups. Along the way, we made several tough calls, beginning with focusing on SMEs and cutting away revenues from bigger-sized companies. Moreover, we made Talenox truly self-serve, which was a first in the region of HR SaaS, as it's very difficult to ensure HR, payroll can be managed without professional help. On top of that, we streamlined our products to just payroll and leave modules and stopped development of scheduler and time tracker modules. With the feedback from our users, we also increased prices to ensure the unit of economics makes sense and is sustainable. We even created a price capping for our pricing plan to make sure it's friendly for larger team size, and a totally free plan for SMEs that cannot afford paying subscription when they are growing their businesses. As we grow with our dear users and partners throughout these 7 years from Singapore to Hong Kong, followed by Malaysia, we met up with great users and partners. We learn from each other and ensure that our platform is truly localized for each country, especially in the space of payroll and leave. When we started from Singapore, we ensured that we get the payroll logic right in terms of CPF calculations for citizens, PR from year 1 to year 3, work passes, ordinary and additional wage ceiling, self-help group funds and SDL, on top of RAA and other tax file submissions. Statutory leave types is also present based on the Employment Act and MOM guidelines. As we expanded to Hong Kong, we had to ensure MPF calculation, be it MPF contribution holiday, average daily wage or ADW, and all the statutory leave types based on Employment Ordinance are set up well. In Malaysia, which is even more challenging, aside from localizing for calculations of EPF, SOCSO, EIS and HRDF, we have to calculate taxes within Talenox for PCB due to the practice of withholding taxes in Malaysia. Statutory leave types according to Employment Act was also localized as we grow our base in Malaysia. On top of all this, we have to connect to all the statutory boards and banks through API or file download and upload to ensure that all the last mile headaches are being automated away. Along the way, as our engineering team and design teams are working hard to keep building better features and products, customer support and success team is always doing their best to provide assistance to our users and ensuring great user experience. The marketing team has been growing pipeline through inbound and content marketing, as partnership team is growing a pool of trustworthy partners through different channels. We are honored to be serving thousands of SMEs in the region and doing our best to make the experience better as we grow. We are also grateful to have wonderful supporters such as our dear users and partners. To date, we are still far from what we would like to achieve for all our users and partners, but we believe as we persevere and grow, we will be able to help as many SMEs as possible in the regions we are in. Blastoff 2021 isn't just about celebrating 7 years of Talenox. Blastoff is a virtual conference, a milestone event celebrating the people who made us who we are today. Join us as we journey from the past to the present through a hybrid showcase of videos featuring selected partners and users. Finally, catch a glimpse into our future plans. We'll be having supportive partners such as Xero, DBS, OCBC, sharing their interesting insights, affiliates, integration partners, and users sharing experiences, and our teammates sharing their knowledge. Feel free to interact with us along the way on the event conference platform. Without further ado, please enjoy Blastoff 2021.
Hello everybody, my name is Kevin Fitzgerald. I'm the Managing Director of Xero Asia. I spent a lot of time supporting SMEs grow their business from the perspective of an accountant, and now I lead a technology business in Asia which brings tools to SMEs that they never really had before. We're all about leveling the playing field for SMEs. We build online accounting and we serve over 2.7 million SMEs globally. Xero was originally founded in New Zealand just over 15 years ago, and it was started by our founder Rod Drury, who had an SME himself. He was frustrated that there wasn't tools available for SMEs and it was only available for big business. We're here to change that. We want to make sure that SMEs have the time to focus on the growth of their business and do what they like doing. Our system has been built over 15 years. We've invested billions of dollars into the platform, and we work with partners like Talenox to enhance the power of our platform and support their business too. Xero is proud to support SMEs globally because we know how much help they need to be successful. I first met Gordon, CEO of Talenox, when I first moved to Asia in November 2017. He took me to Sarni's for a coffee and we talked about our vision for SMEs, how our platforms could come together to bring really powerful solutions to SMEs in Singapore and all across Southeast Asia. And what he also shared with me was that Talenox was actually the first technology integration that Xero had in Southeast Asia, something to be really proud of. He could see the future of technology for SMEs. Over the years, we've seen Talenox grow into an amazing business with a very powerful platform, and that's resulted in them winning staff pick from the Xero Asia team. For years, SMEs have not used technology properly because they have not been able to afford what the big guys got. Xero and Talenox are working together to bring incredibly powerful solutions that talk together. It's very easy to connect both systems. In fact, all you have to do is go into the settings on each one and connect them together. We have done the hard work already. You don't need an IT expert or developer to do this. And what this means is that when the two systems piece together, they become even more powerful. An example would be your smartphone. We rarely use our smartphones for phone calls anymore. In fact, we add applications. We enhance the technology that we already have in our hands. So just like you might have Xero or Talenox, when you piece them together, just like a smartphone with an application, the systems become even more powerful. The great thing about the Xero and Talenox relationship and partnership and technical partnership is that we are here to support you. This technology used to only be available to big business and used to cost tens of thousands of dollars. With Xero and Talenox, it would cost you less than $100 a month to have these two very powerful systems in your business. I also ask that you think about your SME and where it will be in 1 year or 2 years' time. Because if you're using desktop solutions today or relying on Excel to run your business, you will be at a competitive disadvantage because other SMEs are taking the leap forward to go to cloud for accounting and HR. These two parts of your business should be digitized, and they should be digitized so that you can focus on revenue growth, wealth generation, and finding opportunities for your business to grow, not looking at historic information around accounting and HR. We will work together to support you, provide all of the education you need, and every month, every couple of months, we keep enhancing our system. So every time we get stronger, you get stronger. One of the highlights of my job is spending time with partners like Talenox. I can see the passion that they have, and it's technology, but mainly SME based. They want SMEs to be successful. They want you to be successful. And a highlight of my week this week is recording this Blastoff 2021 with Talenox. They are fantastic partners. I want to say thank you to Gordon and all of his team for being a great supporter of Xero, and I'm looking forward to seeing their continued success over the next few years. Thank you everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoy the show.
Hi, my name is Anna and I'm the Senior Group Finance Specialist at MoneySmart. MoneySmart is Southeast Asia's leading personal finance portal that compare product varieties like any kinds of loans, insurance, and credit cards. Our goal is to help consumers on getting a wise decision in their economic lives. We are still on our way to expanding our product in the market, and we have been partnering with some of the top banks and finance institutions here in Singapore as well as in our Hong Kong office. Currently, we have a total of about 100 employees. I've been around for about 2 years and I'll be sharing my Talenox user story. Before 2018, our payroll and leave processes were done on another HR platforms and the processes were super different. We wanted to focus on MoneySmart's business expansions and less on admin work, but we found ourselves spending tons of hours just trying to do the payroll. It was really frustrating and the loading speed was low. Sometimes there could be payroll calculation issues such as leave pay, incomplete month of work salary, and we had to spend more time on it. CPF filing and bank upload were also not easy, and we spent quite a bit of time on just verifying the accuracy of amounts to file and pay each month. All in all, the team was loaded with unnecessary administrative work and spent too much time on the back-end operations, and we had lesser time to help ensure that MoneySmart grew. It came to a point where we needed to switch, and we were looking for a platform that was cloud-based, quick, and very easy to use. That's when Talenox came into the picture. Talenox focused on the payroll pain points that mattered, such as compliance, speed, and ease of use. It's cloud-based, so we don't need to have a computer server in the office, and we could actually just log in from anywhere. Super helpful, especially during circuit breaker when we were working from home last year. Moreover, the platform itself is easy to pick up. Our team spent about just 1 to 2 days learning the in and outs of the platform, and from there, we could just start using it immediately. Payroll is really user-friendly, and the platform was compliant to all the statutory requirements. We didn't need to worry about the payroll calculations and only reach out to the support team for certain cases when we needed clarification or had a query, and even then, the response was super quick within a few hours. If you ask me, we went from spending an unnecessary 6 days on payroll to just 1 to 2 days per month on Talenox. We've been pretty satisfied with Talenox, and we also started using Talenox for our Hong Kong entities as they're available over there as well. It's been 2 years now since we started with Talenox, and we're extremely happy users.
Hi everybody, I hope that you've enjoyed the first part of our Blastoff series, where we explored Talenox's past, had a feature from Xero, and one of our users.
Hello everyone, I'm Keng from Greendot. I've been using Talenox for 5 years already. Our company has grown from about 30 employees to close to 140 employees now. So having a payroll software that allows us to do all this compliance with CPF regulations and IR8A filing is very important. So Talenox really saved us a lot of time in doing this because it saved us all the manual calculations. So we find it very useful, and that's why we are continuing using it now. I recommend Talenox to my peers who are not too familiar with CPF regulations and IR8A filing, as it automatically does all the calculations with us, and it is very important for us to be compliant with the relevant laws and regulations. And at the same time, most importantly, it saves us a lot of time.